Day 5.
That's day 5.
Day 5.
High five.
So this is our final day that we'll be journeying together.
That's sad.
But
This is our last video for now.
Yeah, for now. But it's a good day in the way that we're going to be looking at the idea of story.
Narnia.
Yeah.
No, the Bible.
The Bible. But this is also giving you a chance to unpack the reality that you've been given a story.
Yep.
God's walked you through that story, and you can actually use that story to bring others and to tell others about the reality of Christ. So this could be another pretty powerful one because you might be redeeming some stories, for, as well as empowering stories. So it's pretty cool, Daz.
Yeah, I guess you can start off really looking at the power of a story. In many ways, for me in my life, I was this self-righteous little kid who thought he was better than everyone. Christ just came in one day and annihilated my pride. It was terrible. But Christ just saved me and He freed me from that burden of sin, so I didn't have to have this righteousness from myself, but I had this received this righteousness from Christ. And that gives me this powerful testimony now to help people and liberate them from the need of of acceptance from others, from the need of affirmation, the need of always trying to impress. The story is powerful, and we can imagine one day if we had at our funeral, we're looking at our funeral, and people are gathered around and they're saying things about us. What are the things we want them to say? And based on that, that's how you want to be living our life. Based on living a good legacy and a good story that points to Jesus. It doesn't point to us and our achievements or how great we are. It points to Christ. It points to the eternal, the big story of who Jesus is. And that's a story people really need to hear.
Yeah. And then in our heart section, we're going to be looking at this whole idea of control. And so often we limit our stories just to live a life within what we can control. And things that we're comfortable with, things that we know we can accomplish. Whereas we're kind of selling ourselves short to some degree because we're living a man-sized version of a life as opposed to living God-sized version. And that may mean that we have to do things that we aren't necessarily in control of. It's taking that step of faith. And we're going to be exploring faith and what that means and the understanding of that. But we're wanting people to get a really good grasp that sometimes our story does bring in the uncomfortable. But bringing in the uncomfortable is okay because God is able to walk us through the uncomfortable, walk us through that suffering, and that actually can be an even more powerful story when you have a suffering experience and you still testify to the goodness of God. So just something to think about. But yeah, control is a big one, and we're really looking forward to seeing what God unpacks in lives because of that.
And with stories, stories are powerful. The reason we love movies is because they convey stories. The reason we love books is they convey stories. The gospel is the same thing. It's this beautiful story of God intervening into the lives of sinful humanity, redeeming us, restoring us, reconciling us to Himself, and then sending us on this rescue mission on Jesus' behalf, really. Jesus is coming to rescue, and we now kind of proclaiming, hey, there's the life raft, there's Jesus. So we want our stories to count. This is a great day. I think for some people, this will be the time where they start their story. This will be the teen story will be the time where they get a story where Christ actually saves them and sets them on this trajectory. So that's day 5.
And a closing note for that. We're so sorry that we missed you guys here, that you're unable to get here.
Yeah.
You were missed this weekend.
We
just
cried.
Putting that out there. Yeah, we had a bit of a tear just off camera. But
That's
what
why
we're
my eyes
wanting
are
you
red.
guys to know is that we really value what you guys are going to be doing in through this week. And know that you've been prayed for, know that you have a whole bunch of resources, people available to you. So if you're kind of looking at this stuff going, whoop, I don't know,
Call
please
Sarah.
call me. Yeah, please call me, and I'm happy to work you through that. So don't be shy. Yeah, come and say good day.
It's good. Love you guys. See you soon.
See ya.
High five.